Southeast niggas speak highly of me. Northeast niggas, yeah, they gotta love me. Southwest niggas getting a lot of money. Come uptown, you know who riding for me. In Northwest, my influence like Mike Frey, but I'm noise, so I might spray or slice with a nice blade. They say, God, be what you mugging for. I got enough paper, I can show the world.
It's your boy.
32.
It's me, Blizzy. And my man to the left of me.
Hey, man, this Frank C. Y'all already know what it is, and I'm going to start the disclaimer already. Listen, this is a Cuban, not the Tsar. Mind your business or hit your job. Okay, let's go to the show, baby.
What up, fool?
Chill, how are you, brother?
Man, you know.
I like that motherfucking shirt. Where do you get that from?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Nucci. Shout out to Don Chu. I had the pleasure of going to the Kennedy Center and witnessed the front porch, Stinky Dink, Miss Kim.
Okay.
Who else was there?
Like that motherfucker. Hey, Chu, man.
This some merch that I got from
hey,
that
Chu,
John.
holla at me, man.
It was
God
a good.
Damn,
it was a good show. I'm trying to think. What's my man? Don't wake me. I'm dreaming.
I ain't like your light skinned ass anyway.
Yeah.
Y'all need to tell me. Y'all don't know who fucked up. Go ahead, G, buddy.
DJ Cool. You know what I'm saying? It was a cool event, man. It was. Capes was there.
Okay.
Hey,
shout out to our producers, Kate.
Hey, Capes was there.
This not to cut you off, but this is what I'm gonna start doing every show from here on out. I want to give a shout out to our liaison E, our producer Kate, and our producer and videographer, Robert Rouser extraordinaire, J Rock. You know what I'm saying? Without them, we wouldn't even have this motherfucking show. And
that's facts.
Like we ain't there yet, but shit, I commend both of you all three of you motherfuckers.
It's our team,
for
bro.
real. You know what I'm saying? That's the team. It ain't me and Blizzy. It's the team. Team. So I just I'm gonna say this every show, either the beginning or the end of it. So shout out, and I want to shout out to J Cakes. He got his own clothing line called Chocolate City. I'm representing the 101 right here. This is called the Frank C collection. You know what I'm saying? Talk to him about it. I'm gonna send an invoice later on.
Just gave himself his own line and everything.
Frank C collection. Can't get this nowhere, but you got to talk to me before you get this. Dumb Bob, Coolidge, y'all got to holler at me.
Hey,
W stand for Wilson.
Well, this the Front Porch collection that I got on. You know what I'm saying? We going to wear and represent anything that city DC, brand that's slick. They got to be slick, though. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to come up here and
Bama shit on you got that Bama shit on. We ain't doing that.
Facts.
Fluorescent colors and shit. We ain't we old school niggas.
But yeah, once again, shout out to Nucci and Don Chu, man. You know what I'm saying? Great show.
Hey, let me Don Chu, man. God damn, Chu. All right. I'm gonna see you shoot him slap out. It's like the object.
So my nigga, I want to talk to you about the DC club scene.
Oh shit.
Nah, I want to speak to you about right now, what's the hottest club going on? And then we going to talk about the comparisons of eras as far as like this era of this wave of clubbing and the old era wave of clubbing.
All right. So you're asking me what's the difference in eras?
That's right now I'm asking you what's the hottest club in the city?
The hottest. So I can't say. Pardon me. I can't say what's the hottest club in the city, but I know who the hottest promoters are in the city right now. And I'm going to say Nate Hawk, Wayne and Tony, Omari, Dave and Ray, my man, I Be the Buzz, a little nephew on them, J Rock and them, I Be the Buzz. What's my Foo? Shout out to his crew and them. Mitch and them. His man, I forgot his man. He gonna kill me when I say he gonna be Frank, man. We gonna slap by. That's my bad. We used to do barcode Sunday nights together. So I can say so any club that they do, any party that they do. I know Nate do Rose Bar, Wayne and Tony do Abigail and St. Eve's and all them. Mitch and them do a couple of other Laylas and spots like that. Lima. So if you know, follow their pages and go to their pages and follow them. Them the hot to me. In my opinion, the hottest promoters in the city right now. I can't do clubs because I don't, you know, I just stayed at my home team, Barcode, rest in peace.
Well, it was I think it was like a poll debating on what was the hottest clubs in the city. I forgot.
And it was in the era. So shout out to Eric Teller. Eric Teller, he gonna be on our next show. Shout out to my man. I holler at him. He gonna definitely be on the next show. That's my man, knowing him since I was 20. So Eric Teller, EVIP list, he put out the hottest clubs of all time in DC, top 5. And I think Dream was Love was number 1. 2 was, I think, Classics. 3, 4, 5 in no order was H2O and was it VIP? DC Live? DC Live.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not mad at that list. And I made a comment on that post, and I said, damn, I think Republic should have went 5 because of the nostalgia of Republic and what Republic started for the other clubs to follow suit, which is number 5, H2O. Shout out to my man Abdul. I was running the VIP room with Mike Walker, Danny Davis, Keith Stokes, Big Troy, and them. We was running that jump. Then Danny Davis, I had to let Danny Davis go. Danny Davis went over to Layla with Mark and Taz and them. We was competing with Mark and Taz and just the VIP, not the whole club, just the VIP room. And we was putting up numbers with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Taz. You know what I'm saying? Taz know, and Taz, the fun fact about that, Taz supposed to be on that party. Mark was doing Layla. Mark found out on the radio because Abdul put on the radio, Mark, Taz, that guy Taz, Frank Seed Abdul, Mike Walker possessed the pure at H2O. Mark heard that shit. Oh, nah. He called Mark, hung the phone up on the neck. Like, I don't even want to talk. Like, what's going on? And Taz called me like, yo, I can't do the party with y'all because me and Mark doing late. I said, all right, cool. You my man. Like, I ain't going, you know, this Saturday.
So back then, it was real competitive.
Yeah, well, so keep it 1,000. And I ain't no hater. Taz, I worked under Taz at Love. I had it, like I told y'all in the other episode, I had a real live business card with my name on the jump, right? Sweet 202, that was me. I was under Taz promotion, Sweet 202 and Taz events. I was his right hand man. Shout out to BJ. BJ had more so the corporate side, the more so the marketing side. BJ, shout out to BJ. It was me, him, and BJ, but I was Taz's right hand man. Taz ran that motherfucking Love. When I say he ran that jump, he ran that jump. And how can I say this, man? Like, if it wasn't for him, I don't think Dream of Love would have been the what it was, because he bought the niggas that didn't really fuck with certain people that ran the jump. I ain't gonna say no names. He bought them people out and said, man, them people like, I'm only dealing with you. And Taz made sure certain them people were straight. So then the buzz got hot. You know what I'm saying? So to answer your question and land the plane, on Fridays, if you didn't check in with Mark, oh, he gonna dog you. Man, let's say you do Ja Rule. Let's say someone promoted to do Ja Rule on Friday, you ain't check in. You know what Mark gonna do? He'll call Jay-Z. Come on ahead. Or call Jeezy. Come on ahead real quick. You know, back then, them niggas was hot. You feel me? You call Mario? Oh, let me get Usher down here real quick. 3 before 12. Fuck your whole party up. I'm telling you. You better check in. I heard niggas. I just sit in the office. I heard niggas call, hey, Mark, I'm doing Mario this Friday. Is it cool? Mark, yeah, go ahead, make your money. Check in.
He ran that shit.
Abdul ran Saturdays. You couldn't do nothing without them on Saturday without Abdul knowing what's going on. Abdul would bust your motherfucker. Abdul had Murray J. Blige, Method Man, and motherfucking Ashanti in that motherfucker on Saturdays. You better believe me. I know what I'm talking about. Them, you better check in. Them, you had to check in. Only niggas that didn't have to check in if you was like that promoter. I could have did something on a Friday. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Taz could have did something on a Friday if he wanted, but we had Love. You had to check. I don't know no other club, because I'm gonna tell you like this: if you was like that, then that means we would have had to check in when we did our parties on other nights. We ain't had to check in nothing. And this is real talk. If I'm lying, somebody say under the comments, you're lying, Frank. We never checked in. Never. We had celebrities coming in just to come up there just to party with us. Gabrielle Union, Bill Clinton on the motherfucking stage playing the motherfucking guitar. Al shopping around and do that motherfucker with only one security guard. Ice Cube, you just see motherfuckers just popping up. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was amazing. So that shit should be number one. I was there.
All right, let me ask you this question then. From that time to now, how's it changed?
So I'm gonna tell you what's changed. What's changed is when the clubs turned over to the lounges and they started letting everybody sit down to get tables, right? Just sit at the table and get a table. Tables were VIP. Tables was for special people when you just want to sit down and have a good time. And I hear a lot of people knocking people or trying to say, "Why would I spend $1,200 to get a table when I can invest that money?" Well, I get you. That's cool, but maybe I want to celebrate.
Right.
Maybe I want to invest my money into this club.
Right.
Maybe I want to just have a good time and spend. I got the money to spend that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't put your convictions on what another person is doing. That's their life. You feel what I'm saying? So the difference is that it's just it's no more VIPs, no more bodies feeling. Everybody feel like they special. And then what happened was, I'm gonna tell you this. If y'all remember, y'all can attest to this. It was back then. It wasn't a lot of corporate niggas that had money from 2000, 2010. They was getting it, but they didn't get it like that. It was a bunch of hustling niggas, real estate niggas getting money, scammers. So the clubs was eating back then. You know what I'm saying? So you had men and women buying tables back then. Now it's all niggas. The women be getting in just for the look. You might have a couple women buy tables now, but nah, it's now for the show. It's like I got some money, so I'm gonna show I got some money now, and we just gonna spend this money and just show. It ain't no vibe no more. But it's like I said, but the promoters I named prior to this segment, you go to their parties, it's a vibe, it's a whole vibe. Whole vibe.
What would you say was your favorite spot back in the day?
Number one, Love and Drink, right? But if I had to have a B-side, shout out to Abdul again for that motherfucking platinum. Man, they treated me and Taz like we was Puffy and Biggie. No bullshit. I remember. I'm gonna Frank C stories real quick. I haven't told one of these in a minute. Taz, we was doing parties on Saturdays called the Now Saturdays at Republic Gardens. It was me, Mike Walker, and Taz. We had that jumping just like Fridays. If anybody if I'm lying, somebody comment. We used to go to Taz had the keys to Republic Gardens. This how big time Taz was. He had the keys to Republic Gardens. We used to go in Republic Gardens before Platinum. Go get something to eat at Root Chris or wherever we go, get something to eat, right? Go, he was like, man, I ain't spending no money, man. No motherfucking Platinum tonight, man. Let's go get these bottles from Republic Gardens. You go to Republic Gardens, and Mark's freezer used to be on 000. Like the bottles be so cold in that motherfucker, right? But they never froze. So we would when we get out the car, we put the bottles in our pants and what we never got searched. Nowhere we went. So we go on Platinum. We was the ones started drinking out the bottles. Nobody niggas was looking at us like, why y'all drink girls? Why y'all drinking out the bottle? Y'all think niggas like, why y'all drinking out bottles? Y'all drinking? Nah, we just our bottles. We ain't sharing nothing. Every Sunday. So Platinum Sundays, man, you could smoke in there when you want to smoke. And then that was when everybody couldn't get in there. So once the regular club let out at 1, 2 o'clock, then 3, the VIP room jumping. You see people trying to get in the VIP room, look like, hey, get me. Niggas like, nope. And all you seeing is smoke coming out that joint. It's a party in that joint. Celebrities, everything in that.
See, me, I was transitioning to the club. I would say one of my favorite spots back in the day. I don't know if you want to call it a club spot, but it was the Ibex.
Yeah, I fuck with the Ibex. That
You know
motherfucker, what they just to show that food, that chicken, that rice.
Man, the Bex used to be on 1,000. You know what I'm saying? The balcony.
Backyard. I put the spotlight on the butt cheeks. Hey, I put the spotlight on the butt cheeks. Hey,
man, hey, that Bex used to do something.
Bex used to go crazy.
Yeah, man. Man, drop. What was your favorite spot in the comments? You know what I'm saying? If whatever your favorite spot was, whatever your favorite spot is, let us know, man. You know what I'm saying? DC Nightlife, man. You know, this one of the biggest representatives of it is sitting right next to me. You know what I'm saying? He been doing this shit for years. And Yeah.
And it's so
Standing
crazy.
on 10 with it.
You know what's crazy is, man, I see these award shows, man, and everything. And I be like, how y'all get the best brunch? When we was doing brunch for 16 years. I don't understand it. And it pops. Everybody loves our food and everything. Like, I don't get it. But, you know, it's politics. It's, me and Ty is real humble. We ain't going and everybody Joan and going in here and saying, hey, what's up? We do. Nah, we ain't doing that. We just let our craft speak for ourselves. That's why we're so successful. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Taz, man, for the opportunity. That's my guy. Yes, sir. We gonna get him on the show too. He already he healing up right now, but shout out to him. He definitely said he gonna come on the show. I want him to come on here in his element, smoking a cigar, drinking his his whiskey, his wine, his Cayman. So I want him in that element.
So I want to speak about this, bro. Lately, a lot of people been fucked up out here because the government didn't shut down. Now they're open back up.
I work for, like I said, I work for the DC government. So we since we're not a state, it don't affect us at all. We regular scheduled programming as usual. So it ain't affect me at all. I'm blessed it didn't affect me. You know what I'm saying? My prayers go out to the people that has affected. And I hope that you guys recover from everything 100% in Jesus' name. You know what I'm saying? That y'all recover 100%.
I know it's been tough times for people out here, with the snap shit. They had some youngins, man, they done raided the motherfucking food line and had steaks and everything. So, you know what I'm saying?
See, that part right there, that's crazy because, and I'm gonna say this, hear me out. If them youngers had 2,000 in their pocket and they did that, that's crazy. Because that means you don't have no responsibility. Because I'm not, if I got 2,000 in my pocket and I know snap, if you know anything, this shit wasn't gonna last forever. Because the shit, they was giving partial snaps out while this shit was going on. Now the shit, everybody getting their shit back. So now you look stupid. You feel what I'm saying? So like we as brown people, we need to stop getting so emotional, man, about everything. Because for real, this shit ain't affecting the brown people for real. And the only people really affected is the people that's really using those SNAP benefits. A lot of y'all using these SNAP benefits and giving them Jones away for $500. Like, stop faking and then paying off your Klarna and your firm accounts. Like, please, you know what I'm saying? But the ones that's doing it for real, my condolences, my prayers go out to you. I hope that you fully recover. But y'all ones that's out here scamming and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you complaining, that's all you, champ. Get it together, pack you up.
Yeah, because there's a lot of that going. There's just a lot of complaints going on about it. And it's like, listen, we put that man back in office. You know what I'm saying?
We means yes in French.
Reason why I'm saying we, because at the end of the day, we Americans. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit up here and say who I voted for, but it wasn't him. So
I'm over Eric Lynch.
You know what I'm saying?
I already know he gonna let the motherfucker weed motherfucker
go
all the way up.
So
like, fuck that Frank, my man Frank smoking that motherfucker gas. We legalize all the Carlsberg in Alaska, goddamn it. Kangaroos are smoking.
At the end of the day, I just feel for the people, you know what I'm saying, that's going through it. You know what I'm saying? That families that you know what I'm saying, that's getting set back by this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Prayers, man, for them. But like I said, that's why. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a gift and a curse for the federal government. You know what I'm saying? They get paid. Y'all motherfuckers get paid, and y'all get raises, y'all get bonuses. I love the federal government. I wish I can get in that motherfucker. But every president regime, every 4 years, unless the president wins again for the second term, it's a different regime gonna come in. So you might have a lockout. You might have your job in jeopardy. So that's the one thing about the federal government that's shaky for me for stability. DC government, as long as we in the state, we ain't affected by none of that. Thank God. You know what I'm saying?
Tracy Ellis Ross was having an interview with Michelle Obama, right? Because she was doing a book tour.
Oh shit!
And
I didn't read that shit.
Nah, listen, listen. It's something that she said that a lot of people has thought, but maybe hasn't said it out loud.
What's this?
And it's a woman who said that.
What's this?
She said that America didn't want a woman president.
Want me to speak on that?
That's what Michelle Obama said. I'm asking you a question.
This is. I said this.
Wasn't ready for one.
So
wasn't ready for.
No, listen. So here's my point, and I said this during the election, and I'm gonna say this politically correct. We still have some people, some humans out here that don't like certain people, right? And Kamala looked like certain people, right? And the B part of her, she's a woman, right? The way this country is ran, it's the most chauvinistic country in the world, right? And it's no way, one, the Americans, right, that I'm talking about, was gonna have a woman president, let alone a brown woman president. If they would want to have a woman president, Hillary would have won that. And I'm just keeping it funky.
That's facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So our country is still in that mode where like women are still fighting for rights, and it's some other topics that we promise on the show we won't get into because of the political part of it.
Right.
But it's some other topics where women rights is just being disrespected right now. And as a man, right, I say to all men, I challenge all men, we have to stick up for women, real women that can carry babies. We
No,
have to
that's
stick up
facts.
for them.
That's
You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
That is facts.
And this is a clear cut example of this country being so chauvinistic in the sense that it rubs on the women in their culture because they're not going to go against what Bobby said. Oh, Bobby said, "Geez, a motherfucking bitch." I'm going with Bobby the whole time. You don't even know you only know the three legislators branch. What's the legislative branches? You don't even know them, Jones. You don't even know how many seats in Congress. You don't even know who gets the vote. How many electoral votes is in New York?
You just flipping a coin.
You just flip. No, you ain't even flipping the coin. You just going off what Bobby's saying because Bobby, Bobby gonna punch you in your chin. You don't cook that cornbread, that fish later. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I always said that. I said that when she, especially when she ran for when they nominated her, I said, oh man, good luck with that. Not hating or nothing, but I'm a realist. I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh man, yeah, she gonna win. No.
And then to her credit, it was more so she didn't even have time to build up a resume for anyway. You know what I'm saying? She just got thrown into that shit.
What I'm not gonna let you do, and what we're not gonna do on the show, you said this when we started the Diamond City Life. We're not gonna make excuses for anybody, right? Then you said that you vehemently said this several times. So what you just said was an excuse for her. She did not go out and campaign. She thought that the dude next to her was so incompetent that what she said with her words that she was going to get everybody. She didn't go out and campaign. You got to campaign when you run for president. You got to go to first quarters.
You got a point.
You got to go to Compton. You got to go to Southeast DC. You got to go down Dade County, Triple C's. You got to go to Duval. You got to do that. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that. If you don't, this is what happened. That's the same thing Hillary did. Hillary was like, how can, like her campaign was basically when they did the debates, it was like, how can you vote for this? And then when you hear the emails, she spun her head. Oh shit. But then it's, how can you vote for this?
So
we're gonna vote for this because you're not being transparent.
So do you think they went in and just underestimating who he was? Just his intellect as a
I don't think it's intellect,
general.
but if you watch things and like I watch things, go watch his campaign. It's just the same thing Obama did. He just switched the words. He gave hope to the middle class and poor Americans, unlike the brown people. When you give hope, that's the number one. I keep saying this. That's the number one way to take over a village, a universe, a country is hope. And he has not produced anything off his hope.
You know what's crazy? When you say that, I was just thinking about something, right? Remember the Book of Eli?
Yeah. You saw the movie, right?
Yeah, the movie, yeah.
So in the movie, if anybody know what we talking about, it's a movie with Denzel Washington. One of my favorite is the Book of Eli, where I guess the world had ended, but it was some survivors. And the Bible was a sacred tool. And this dude knew that this Bible, if he got the Bible, he could take over the world. So Denzel Washington was God was protecting Denzel to take the book to California where they was going to redo the Bible, write the Bible over, but the book was in Braille.
Mm-hmm.
But Denzel Washington knew how to read Braille, right? So to make a long story short, the guy was chasing the dude down, chasing Denzel to get the book, but God was Oh my God, thank you, Jesus. God was protecting Denzel
and guided
him and not let anything happen because Denzel had that much faith in God that God was not allowing anything to happen. Now,
shit happened to him. He just got
no. The reason why that happened to him, remember, God said, mind your business. Remember, remember in the whole movie, he kept saying, mind your business. When he did mind his business and he helped that girl, when he stopped and got that water, right? And when he pushed that cat, he should have just left. But he didn't mind his business. See, that wasn't God's plan. You see what I'm saying? He should have just got the water and left. But he pushed the cat. He stole from him. That's when he set shit off. You know what I'm saying?
But using that analogy, you know what I'm saying?
Perfect analogy. Yeah. That's a perfect. If you know about the book of Eli, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Hope is the number one key to conquering anything. Hope.
Let's switch topics a little bit, bro. We got a local celebrity who just dropped his 8th LP, man. Wale.
Man, shout out to young boy, Wale, my bad. Shout out to my man, Wale, man. Shout out to the man. And he got some Nike boots, man, coming out too. Some Wale Nike boots, ACG Jones, the Gold Dome Jones, pause. He got them Jones.
I think they like
reptile skin, snake skin, some shit.
Reptilian skin.
Reptilian skin, yeah. They like a special
some shit like that.
Waterproof type shit he got coming out.
But they custom for,
That's him.
Yeah.
That's him. That's him. Yeah. Shout out to Wale, man. Wale always been a lyricist. I think what happened to Wale's career. I fuck with Wale. I know Wale. I know. Shout out to D, his old manager and all them. You know what I'm saying? Like I know Wale. Taz used to be around us all the time and shit. That's why he got Taz in the song. I fall in and out of love like my nigga Taz. That was shout out to Taz. So I think what happened to Wale is people didn't. His attitude is an attitude where you have to be it's acquired taste. And if you're not an open-minded person, his attitude could be somewhat overwhelming, right? Because that's just like I'm gonna use myself as an example. I'm averaging 17 points a game, but my man averaging 25, right? And we go out. I'm expecting the same treatment as the nigga averaging 25, and he first team all NBA. I'm third team all NBA. You know what I'm saying? I made a turnover in the finals last year. It almost cost it the game. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't supposed to be walking around here like I'm the boss, like my shit don't say. But that's how some people look at him. I'm not saying I do. I look at him as one of the top 25 lyricists, in rap. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like he be spitting that shit. So this new album, I heard little snippets of it. I think it's gonna be a good album. I think it's a nostalgia album. Once again, it's a Wale album. So if you understand Wale, you don't understand what this album is about.
I listened to the album. It's a Wale album. Like to me, what he bring to hip hop is he bring the emotion. He ain't afraid to let his emotions be shared. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He ain't afraid to be sentimental. He ain't afraid to, he bring that part and he rhyming with it. But Wale a poet for real.
Yeah, and on top of that, like in his raps, he'll tell you I ain't with that goon shit, but I got some niggas that like he know how to
He's staying true to who he is.
That's why I fuck with him. He ain't never switch up.
And you gotta respect the person just to stay true to his core. Yeah. He not trying to be this, he not trying to be I am who I am, and I've been this way. You know what I'm saying? I like to stay fresh. I like the ladies. I love the ladies.
I'm from the DMV.
I'm from the DMV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got the phone pauses on down while they sir. Yeah.
Big sneakerhead. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Big sneakerhead. You know. So
said that twice. First time was cool, but it's okay. Go ahead.
This nigga.
You know how you do sometimes. You get really excited on the show.
Anyway.
Pause. Okay. Moving right along.
But nah. The music is good, bro. Y'all niggas is funny as shit, man.
Oh, yo, chill. Y'all chill.
Sice King
y'all
right
chill,
here.
Man. Chill.
Sice King, bro. I swear.
Let's say they right. You won.
Sice King right here, bro.
That's a little inside joke. So fuck y'all if y'all don't get it.
But
yeah, nigga.
I just so why you laughing and everything? Why you laughing and everything?
You want to talk about what?
Yeah, why you laughing and everything? Nah.
My bad. Pardon me.
I am about to say something slick. You know, Wale ain't the only person who got some music that just dropped. Well, I'm actually going to premiere some music. I be everybody know I be rapping and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I got a project that I'm working on that's going to drop pretty soon, but I want to premiere my music to y'all. Any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, shout out to like I said, Chocolate City Dinner for this nice exclusive, you know what I'm saying, hoodie I got on right now, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to my son. That's about it, man. Shout out to the show. E, you know, the liaison, J Rock, our producer slash videographer, and Capes, man. The ones that come up with these productive ass questions. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to take our peoples from us neither, man. Fuck y'all. We need 500,000 to go anywhere. Wait a minute, Snell. What the fuck is going on?
I ain't mean to do that.
Oh, you are lunching today. And on that note, on that note, America, we gonna go ahead on to his music.
I ain't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that.
Put God first.
I'm trying to right now, bro.
Hey, put God first. And watch this thinking ass, man. We gonna go ahead and go into Blizzy's music, right?
Bass drop, now you feel the sound when the 8 rock. Any mic that I'm around, I make the place rock. 1, 2, that's how I step when I come through. Shine on any set nigga like the sun do. In the game, I'ma put them numbers. I'm like Dane with a pull-up jumper. Pull up from the logo, unexplainable mojo, unexplainable flow though. Highlights for the photo. Reservations for a celebration. White sand, blue water is the destination. Baguettes on my neck just for decoration. The aura I possess is just second nature. Won't let a piece of pussy come affect my paper. Don't need a mule coming with the 40 acres. Don't need the government taxing more wages. Just give me courtside seats, Wizards Lakers. Backseat of the Rolls Royce. The car smell alone, keep the hose moist. Call me a dripologist, outfit, Prada shit, out slick, not a bitch. Can't help it that your white gave me a compliment. The type of nigga you don't want no problem with. Overlook the city from top of the monument. Salute to all my real niggas that's in my conglomerate. Bass drop, now you feel the sound when the 8 rock. Any mic that I'm around, I make the place rock. 1, 2, that's how I step when I come through. Shine on any set nigga like the sun do.